Hey, what's up? It's me back here. Wait, let me just set this on. Stepping on the cable. Okay. Oh shoot. Okay, that's better. Okay. Um, Today we're gonna be taking a look at shading, and that's where we left off. And sorry for the terrible camera. I'm just having problems with the camera, so you'll have to deal with it. I mean, it's not too bad. Come on. It's not like you're gonna die, but such is life. So opening Blender right now. I'm just gonna brief you. We are going to use a shader that we're gonna get from Texture Haven, which is totally free. And yeah, we'll be in next tutorial. We'll be taking a look at rendering. Okay. Now I actually have to delete everything I did because this would be my second time filming this. I know it sucks. But I love making tutorials and I also love Blender, so it's not too bad for me. Now I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the recording. There you go. And synchronization done. Let me just do that one more time. You know I have to synchronize these each time. So done. What we're gonna do now is we were left off here, and remember this is a beginner tutorial, so no worries. We were left off here with our amazing table, and yeah, it looks pretty good. It does, right? So now we need to add a texture. So up here in the panels, you can see that there's modeling, sculpting, UV editing, textures, painting, and shading. So we want to click on shading, and now we had no camera, so there. This is how we left off. Yeah, let me just leave it exactly as we left off. There. So with the table selected, you're gonna have no material over here. So you're just gonna click new with the table selected, and we're gonna just open this up a bit. And now we need to go to your uh, browser or whatever, and go to Texture Haven. This link exactly will be in the description below. Yeah, it's gonna be called Texture Haven, and you can download all the maps in like a 8K resolution. We want to go beast mode. So back in Blender, open up your Finder and go to where you got where the thing is, and it's open right now. So extract it and do all that. Here it is, and here's the open one. So here's the folder. Now don't bring anything in yet because I want to show you a cool trick. If you go edit preferences and in add-ons type in node wrangler, you're gonna see I have it checked on. Just check that and then save your preferences. Now select the principled BSDF, so this big guy right here, and select Shift Control T, and you're gonna see this thing pops up, and now you just go to wherever you had your materials. Go to plywood 8K JPEG, and wait for it. Okay, so once you open this up, you want to select them all. You could press A and principled texture setup, and instantly you can see that wow, we got this whole setup going on right here. Now, you can go and press Z on the material preview. So hold Z and drag down. Remember? Okay, that's better. Okay, so I just turn on the light. I think it's better. So we got this material, and as we can see, it's pretty cool. But yeah, maybe don't know. The table seems like way too shiny, right? So I think that if we go here and pump down the specularity, we're gonna see a change. All right, so put it down. Yeah, wood isn't reflective, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, there. If you hold shift, you can make more precise changes. I love shift. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there. So now we have our textures mapped out. If you zoom into a corner, you can see that it is completely stretched out, and we do not want that. So how do we fix this? Tab into edit mode. Z, and going to wireframe. And now from here, you can select all of these. Alright. You'll see why in a second. So select all of them. And yeah, perfect. Only the ones that drop down. You see that I skipped these two. So now we should have all of these selected. Perfect. Now do the same thing over this side. So that. Excellent. Now with the C tool, circle select, you just go over any faces that shouldn't be selected, which in this case are the flat ones, and with the middle mouse or the mouse wheel pressed down, you can deselect them. So right about there, and then all of these. I'm not gonna cut the video just because some of you guys are following along, but for those of you that are not following, the timestamp will be here. Alright, so if you want to skip to that, you can just go ahead, leave us behind. Okay, now if you want to wireframe, you can see if there's any faces missing. You select them if there are. Now go back to the wireframe and make sure. Alright, perfect. You can even go inside the mesh. But what did I do here? Alright, deselect them again. Oh, that's way faster. Oh no, I see. You have to be in face select mode. And now once you have that done, you're just going to project from view. And that will surely. Okay, so that should fix the problem. I feel that there's still some specularity here, so I'm just gonna pump it all the way down. And now you can just do the same for stretched faces. Another thing that I saw is that yeah, it's good because they're supposed to have these lines across, like the wood, the slabs. But we are done. That was very easy. So summary: you go ahead and shift Control T on the Principal BSDF and download all your textures, and then you pretty much select all the faces that are stretched and select them, and go into a mode in which they are orthographic. That means no angle, and just project from view, and that should fix it. All right. Also, if you haven't seen my UV editor tutorial, The link will be over here or over here, either. But yeah, for those of you that don't know, you just select, not a wireframe, you just select all the faces like that. Oops, like that. And then, so you can see what I'm doing. U projects from view, and now once we go into the layout, split it up. UV editor. If you want to split it, you just go to the corner and those across. Diffused, and then select diffuse from the drop down. So here's our texture, and with our thing selected, yeah, we did. So you just hit U project from view, and now when you move this, when you go into wireframe mode, I mean material preview, Jesus Christ, I'm so bad now. This would also be a good time to save. So you went to material, and look at this, look at the table right now. So if I scale it up once it loads, actually I'm gonna zoom in a bit. Oh, look at that, I scaled it up quite a lot, but so you guys can see, but I'm gonna get closer and look at that one. When I scale it, look at what happens to, oh jeez, it's so slow. There, do you see it? Do you see it? Yeah, look at that. Right, so basically if you scale this up, this gets smaller. Go watch my tutorial. Yeah. Anyway, so now we're done, and right now I'm gonna finish recording this, and I'm gonna record the exporting one. But for those of you that finish here, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe. And yeah, I work hard for these, and I am Siege Reverse, and I'm out.